Well, howdy doody folks. I said I'd do a video on this because I did one on my Mark IV Fiesta. I am currently sat in my Mark I Focus. I'm not fully here to do a video on that. As you can see, I have purloined the contents of my glove box for reasons that are simple. It was my sister's, there was a few issues with it. And I'm just sorting out a few little bits and bats. Predominantly, let's just turn that down. We had 2 back window switches that were knackered. They didn't work. I thought it was the master control there, which as you can see is on open mode. For the back windows, at the moment we've just got connectors hanging out. I've cleaned that up, got that working again because that was dodgy. Bit of water ingress from the window being open and that. I've got one decent working switch here. Tested the circuits. Yeah, they work. It just, these were knackered, beyond repair. Cleaned them up as best I could now, but they've just had it, so I've got replacements coming for that. The on boot release switch. That one knackered, didn't work. Read about it, most people said you can't do much with it. Cleaned up the contacts. Either way, had a look at the soldering. Soldering was a little alright looking. As I say, cleaned up the contact area and all the rubber, put it back in, works fine. So now, this is the next one. Got it on full level, nothing in between. And there's some rubbish there. So I've got a replacement pack. Let's see if I can do this one-handed without people looking at me weird in my car recording with a camera. Because I'm not on my driveway, I'm basically on the main bloody road. So, I've had a look on YouTube and that as well for videos on this, but I thought I'd just do my one. About a tenner replacement. And there it is. Hopefully I have the long correct screwdriver to get in, because you've got to basically get underneath here to do it. There's 3 screws, I've been told. Let's have a feel around. Somewhere. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, possibly my oh no, and 3. There it is. So, without further ado, let me just get some gear. Let's just get a screwdriver out, and we'll start recording. We'll have a look at them screws as well with the torch. Let's try. Right, and we're back. Apologies, I knocked a setting. So, let me just adjust you. Screw. Screw. And screw. Not much can be seen as such, but there we go. I have no glamorous assistant with me. I have just but me. I might be able to prop it up there like. Haha. Hooray for seats. Right then. There's two rubber mounts. You can see them. Just there, on either side. Basically, just push those in, from what I saw. And then push the little arm out. The retraction arm. Which just slots in there. Of course, there's the main fuse box. Oh, that's why. Hang on a minute, let me just turn my lights off. Ugh. Alrighty then. Yeah, it does use general fuses, I wasn't sure myself. Right, what we're after he says enthusiastically, might not have a screwdriver long enough, is that. So you might actually find me come back in a minute once I've pissed around getting it out. And unscrewing it wasn't too bad. See, I've got my torch mounted for a minute. Undid that beforehand. The wood cable. This whole bit actually does come off. This whole carpet now. Oh look. Wait up. What's that? Is there a secondary light bulb? I'm not bothered for now. You can just push it up anyway. You can see it moving about. That's because it's unscrewed. So, let me try. And I think you just pull it sort of with a pivot motion on the top. Try and get that out then. Oh, you don't even need a pivot motion, it just comes out. Well, it's looking... Come on. It's not looking bad. Little oxidization. I guess then it just sits in the little cubby recess. Alright then, let's try and fit it again. I'll be back in a moment. Yep, straight case of just popping it back in. Whap you in neutral a moment. I've got it plugged in, I've not screwed it in for the minute. Oh, let's just squeeze in here. That sounds like variable fan control to me. Whoops. Whoa. Might need the air filters and that doing again. Pollen filter, I know that was a bit... Alright, that dial's a bit knackered, but I'm not bothered. Screen coming out. Well, I'm probably not going to record me putting it back together for angling about, but it is the same procedure. I'll just screw it in, put that all back on. There's another thing off my wish list. When the switches arrive for the back windows, I'll get those... Sorry, I'm looking at my leg, that's not much very important. I'll get them sorted. People look at you funny if you're recording videos. Yeah. So I'll quickly bolt my car back together. Trying to wonder where that Draper screwdriver I had went, the long one that would have done this easier. It's not really been too hard, so you just pop that off and do it, but yeah. Thank you for watching. The video is probably not the best, but where I am, I haven't got my little tripod out with me, I never use it, but I can't really set anything up because, as you can see, I'm on a bloody main road. I live up that way. I have to walk down to my damn car, which, you know, means you can't do things like this easily. But yeah, thanks for joining, and I'll do a proper video just overview my car at some point. See you later. Just a quick amendium, really. So I figured I've had a quick look. Yeah, it's an old hands-free kit for a mobile phone. We've got 3 mount screws here, mount holes. Never really paid attention to what they were. I thought someone had some sort of, yeah, I thought it must have been a phone holder. But yeah, it must have been when this car was owned, before my sister, it was owned by like a company rep. So they've had an old hands-free kit hooked in it, so that's what they are. Don't know where the speaker or microphone is, if it's even still around.